Back in the 1950s, British Lister Jaguar Specials were a force to reckon with on the tracks of Europe. But the Lister name disappeared for many years until the recent debut of the Lister Storm GTL supercar. Following the trend set by rival supercar manufacturers, the 2+2 Storm is a no-expense-spared exotic sports car with every high-tech feature possible and a price tag to match. Built entirely of composites, with a carbon Kevlar structure and carbon fiber body panels, the Storm is super light and very rigid. Like the Lister models of old, the Storm uses a Jaguar engine, a 7-liter V12 developing a mighty 594 horsepower. Mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox, the power plant produces 0 to 60 mile/hour times in the 4-second range and a top speed in excess of 200 miles/hour. 100 miles/hour can be topped in just over 8 seconds. Technical highlights include a bag-type fuel cell, similar to that used in out-and-out race cars, and 3-piece alloy wheels. The super sleek Storm boasts a cockpit layout that would shame a Le Mans racer, and there's lots of luxury and comfort too. A limited production automobile, built to the highest standards of performance and quality, the Storm GTL takes its place among the very best in its class, and in some respects, sets new standards. Brian Lister developed the first Lister Sports Racer in 1954, and the cars chalked up numerous wins throughout the 1950s. In the history of auto racing, the name Lister will always be linked with the outstanding Lister Jaguar competition cars, driven with great success by legendary Scottish driver Jim Clark during the 1959 season. Clark, judged one of the finest race drivers of all time, won 13 races that year with the Lister. Later, Clark joined the Lotus team and went on to win everything from the Formula One World Championship to the Indianapolis 500. Lister didn't survive the 50s as a race car builder, but the name was revived during the 1980s when a new car was designed to take part in a race series for Jaguar sports cars. For a time, Lister built high-performance modified Jaguars under the guidance of Brian Lister and Lawrence Pierce, and this led to the design of an all-new supercar, the Lister Storm in 1991. A newer Storm, the GTL, was officially launched in 1998 and is aimed at the heart of the world's supercar market, targeting exotic rivals from Britain, Germany, and Italy. The carbon fiber Storm GTL uses a Jaguar engine, just like Jimmy Clark's Lister did back in 1959. This time, though, it's a potent 7-liter V12, developing a healthy 595 horsepower. Back in the 1950s, back in the 1950s, back in the 1950s,